Hey there, Wild Spirits on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all of the things. Good morning. This is your weekly Wild Spirit reading. Hope you had a good weekend. I don't know about you, but I was thinking, what's my theme for this week for Wild Spirit? Because inside the membership, I kind of have a theme as well. And I don't know about you guys, but I am so tired. So tired. Not just physically tired. I'm mentally tired of COVID. I'm just over it. Like I've been over it before. I'm sorry, my fan is really loud. Hold on, let me see if I can fix it. Hold on. I'm so professional. If you saw my setup, let's hope my computer doesn't fall. Okay. Anyway. So I thought to myself, you know what? Let's draw cards on it. Let's see what the situation don't do says about, really getting over this. I feel like I'm at a hump, this hump that's never ending. It feels like it's never going to end. And I'm a really positive person. I'm like the glass is half full. I try and see the flip side. I'm a silver lining kind of gal. But this is really hard. It's just for some reason right now, I just feel like it's just never going to fucking end. Okay. Are you ready? Let's see what the cards say. Situation. Do, don't do. I don't like that. Why? Sometimes if you're a tarot reader and you pick cards for yourself or other people, sometimes you get a card and you're like, I don't want that one. That's kind of the way I feel right now. Okay, so I'm going with it. Whatever. I have 2 decks with me. I have the Rider-Waite, which is my professional deck I use all the time, Universal Rider-Waite. I like them because the images, just as a tip, if you're interested in learning to read the tarot, first of all, join my membership because I have now moved all of my classes into my membership. So for $20 a month, you get my level 1 and level 2, which is 11 weeks of instruction on how to read the tarot intuitively, never even opening a book or memorizing anything. And it's actually really, really fun. Graduates have been coming. I've been teaching it for 6.5 years now. And we always have graduates in our class because they love it so much. The community's fun. I apologize about my fan. I hate my computer so much. Okay. So sometimes when you go to pick cards for a client or for yourself, or in my case for you guys, I'm like, I don't want these ones. Oh well, we're going to go with it. So how to cope with what's happening with COVID right now this week, because I'm sure this is a collective energy that everybody is feeling it, a global thing, which also makes it super intense, that we're all just tired. Like I want to be able to travel to see the people I love or them to be able to come and see me. I want to be able to go to places other than the mall and the grocery store. Those are like the only 2 places we can go because restaurants just closed here where I live again. So I'm feeling a little cranky. So let's see what the cards say. Justice. This is the situation. And this is very interesting because first of all, justice is a major arcana. Do you see that? And justice is like putting the hammer down. The thing with justice, that card in particular, so this is, I think this is a life lesson for all of us, as if we need another life lesson during all this shit. But justice is very clear between right and wrong. What's right and what's wrong. It's like black and white. There is no gray area. And I think for myself and many of you, because this is a collective reading, we are feeling this. There is something just feeling very gray area. And to us, it's clearly, it's either right or it's wrong. Whatever side of the fence you sit on. Or maybe the message is there's got to be a place to meet in the middle, maybe. Here's the light seers version of it. You can see that there's a dark side and a light side. And it's important for us to keep balance right now. That's actually what's coming through more than anything, is the fact that we are all trying to balance our homes. My daughter literally just started online schooling again today they say 3 weeks, but who knows? It could be for the rest of the year. And I really feel for parents who don't have resources. Like she's 14, so I could have an office job and she'd be fine. So right now feels like we are between light and darkness in our own selves. We feel like we vacillate between being full of rage and frustration and sadness, all the negative feelings that if you're a wild spirit like me, you really, you embrace them because they're your feelings, because they're real. But at the same time, they're not our comfortable feelings. We love feeling that way, but we do accept that. I do. Because I love this analogy of emotions are like the weather. So emotions will come in, some like storming thunderstorm rage clouds, but they always pass. They come in and they come out. So part of this balance message is just to recognize and remember that if you're having a really bad day, I had a pretty bad day yesterday. emotionally and stress-wise. But I just kept trying to bring myself back to, you know what? I know I'll feel better tomorrow. It wasn't easy. It sure wasn't easy. I was like having a panic attack. Okay. Do more of. Two of Swords. Two of Swords. So the funny thing is, this is kind of when I went, I don't want this card, but I like this card for this. Do more of. So do you see how she's actually in protection mode? She's kind of just protecting, closing her eyes. She's blindfolded. And the thing to remember about that is she's going within, and she's allowing, there's a lot of unsettled water behind her, but she seems very serene and very confident that she is going to weather the storm as long as she holds fast. So hold fast is like a Scottish, what's the word? You know when you have a Scottish tart in your ears? I was married to a Scottish guy when I was in my 20s. That was a nightmare. But the only thing I liked was the fact that he wasn't actually from Scotland. His grandparents were, but I just loved the fact that he was Scottish. Literally the only thing I liked about him. Terrible person. I can't believe I'm dropping him into this space. But anyway, his family crest motto was hold fast. And I just love that. And I've been saying that a lot to myself of stuff that I'm going through personally. And that's what's coming through is hold fast. Here's the Light Seers version. Now, some people see that the crows are like entangling her, but I see them as actually untangling her from this web of thoughts to just try and keep untangling yourself from your web of extreme thoughts. Whatever you can do to do that, don't do, which is weird. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is when we are in brand new beginning, and we are the brand new beginning of a new business, new resources, being very grounded, very centered. And it's a yes card, but this is in the don't position. So I feel like you're focusing on money too much. Don't focus on money right now, whatever that means for you. Don't focus on money. Don't focus on your physical home or where you live. That's a no-no. There's something about that that's kind of triggering you for some reason. So just don't focus on that as much. Just focus on holding fast and weathering the storm and just holding your ground like this in a very balanced way. So number 2, the Two of Swords is also balance. So that's a really hugely important message. Holding your center, staying balanced. Do not let anything pull you off center as we're caught in this very polarizing time. Okay. I love you guys so much. Please consider joining the membership. On Wednesday night, we're having our very first live Zoom tarot reading where I'm going to read live for anybody who comes on the call in the membership. It's a very safe, private place, not like my Facebook Lives, which are a nightmare now. And that's one of the reasons I decided to create the membership so that it's a safe place. Because the last time I did a Facebook Live, like a week and a half ago, there was like trolls tagging every person in the comments, and people don't feel safe, and I want people to feel safe. So I read like 3 cards for every single person. They're not just quick little ones. They're substantial. So hopefully you'll consider joining the membership. All the details are below this video. Have an awesome day, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.